collection of pornography the world had ever seen, which he ironically claimed was for educational purposes. He was a man who had everything yet was satisfied by nothing. But while Farouk was busy perfecting his sleight of hand, the people of Egypt were tightening their grip. In 1952, the party finally ended. A military coup led by Gamal Abdel Nasser sent the thief king packing. He fled to Italy with his treasures, but the crown was gone forever. He died in exile, collapsing over a massive dinner in Rome, a fitting end for a man who spent his life trying to swallow the world whole. Farouk is a reminder that you can have all the wealth in the world, but if you spend your life stealing from your guests and hoarding the color of the sun, eventually, the lights go out. We've seen a king made of glass. We've seen an emperor who played with dolls. And we've seen a monarch who was a common thief. But our journey ends with the most bizarre royal death in history. Because in 1410, King Martin of Aragon didn't die of war or poison or old age. He died of something far more ridiculous. He died from a joke. The king who laughed to death. Martin I of Aragon. We've seen kings who thought they were made of glass. We've seen emperors who played with dolls and monarchs who picked pockets. But Martin I of Aragon didn't need a delusion or a crime to lose his life. He just needed a punchline. The year was 1410. Martin was known as the Humane, a king who preferred diplomacy to the sword. But on this night, his greatest enemy wasn't a rival army, it was his own appetite. Martin had just finished a meal that would make a modern competitive eater blush. He had eaten an entire goose, by himself. As he sat there, bloated and suffering from a massive case of indigestion, his favorite jester, Bora, walked into the room. Martin asked him where he had been. Bora, looking for a quick laugh, told a story about a young deer he'd seen in a vineyard. He claimed the deer had been caught by its tail in a tree, looking as if someone had hung it there for stealing figs. It wasn't a great joke. It wasn't even a good joke. But in Martin's state, delirious from a food coma and cramped with indigestion, it was the funniest thing he had ever heard. Martin started to laugh, and he didn't stop. For 3 straight hours. Imagine the scene. The King of Aragon, purple in the face, gasping for air, clutching his chest, while his courtiers watched in a mix of confusion and growing horror.